Matrix is a system, Neo. That system is our enemy. But when you're inside, you look around, what do you see? Businessmen, teachers, lawyers, carpenters, the very minds of the people we are trying to save. But until we do, these people are still a part of that system, and that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these people are not ready to be unplugged. And many of them are so inert, so hopelessly dependent on the system, that they will fight to protect it. Were you listening to me, Neo? Or were you looking at the woman in the red dress?
I was.
Look again. Who is it?
Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim,
Y'all,
It's another training program.
double honors
besides
to
teaching
the elders,
everything.
apostles, the GMS, peace and blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect, man. You know, as you've seen in the intro of this lesson, man, it's about being distracted by these women or the woman in the red dress, you know, and that's what the lesson's gonna be basically solely around. Brothers being distracted, brothers being pulled out of the world, out of our own spiritual matrix, which we are actually living in today, man, which is known as Babylon the Great. So, you know, we're gonna slowly put this lesson around being distracted by women or having women pull you out of this truth, man. That's what they're there for, you know. And you know, I got brothers with me. You know, brothers can pretty much. I got the brother Yaquab. I got the brother Iwatazat. I got the brother Lahab. And I got the brother Samaya, you know. GMS Louisiana, GMS Base St. Louis camp, man. You know. Any brother had a precept they wanted to, or any scripture in particular you want to go straight into before we go?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to go quiet or you want me to go on past?
you go, bro. You got it.
This Proverbs 7 and 21.
That's
With
what I
her
heard.
much fair speech, she came to. Y'all can hear me?
Salakia, that was the spirit. That's where I was at, bro. It's your world.
This Proverbs 21. It said, with her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forces him. You know, going into like the brother say, the women in the red dress, man, you know, they can pull you out this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Have your mind going, man. If you left, if you're indulging in just, lusting after the flesh, man, you know, carnal things, man. You know, chasing behind some pussy instead of the truth, man.
Right. Because I was so time and energy supposed to be centered around this truth. You know, not these women, man. These women are the first of all, they're a distraction, man. And like I said, when you look in history, our forefathers, you know, going back in the beginning, man, they have went off based on these women, man. You know, starting with King Solomon, man. You know, many of our great men have fell off, man. You know, us as a nation, man. When we was in the beginning as a nation, we fell off behind chasing the women of other nations, man. Yeah, a little more. That was
What you about to say?
I had a precept, but you can go ahead and pull up.
Yeah, I got one too, bro. All right, let me bring this one out. This is Ecclesiastes 7:25. This is King Solomon speaking. All right, I applied my heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and the reason of things, and to know the wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness. All right, and I want to bring out this definition of the word madness. And the definition of madness says the state of being mentally ill, especially severely. And the synonym is insanity and dementia. And I brought that meaning out to say, man, a lot of men go mad over these women, man. They go mentally ill. They lose the understanding of right and wrong and consciousness behind women, man. and they would turn on their great power for these women, man. And the most intelligent man that ever walked the earth is except for when he came in the earth as Yahushua. You know, it was the same spirit, the same person. That's what he's documented saying, man. And I'm gonna go to verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman. I mean, you can't get no more severe than that, man. No more wicked than that, man. He didn't say his enemies. He said the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands are bands. All right, so she's there to trap you. She's there to trap you and torment your immortal soul, man, and to separate you from Yahweh Shema Shai. That's what the partaking of eating that apple with that serpent did with her. She sold out in the beginning. Okay, whosoever pleases Yahweh shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
Right.
All right.
And we, like I said, that brother had made a point. I wanted to bring back up because we have seen men literally, man, turn on their own the power of Yahweh, man, by Shem Shai, and actually turn on the men that they fought in war with, man, a spiritual war and battle with. They left it all behind, running behind women, man. You know, and that's how powerful. You know, the book of First Ezra goes into that, man. How powerful these women are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a spirit. I was right there too.
Right, you can probably bring it out. I had this one right here. This is Luke 21:34, and it says, "And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with if I'm saying it right, serpentness and drunkenness and cares of this life, and some that it says Salaki, and so that the day come upon you unaware." And when it says about the cares of this life, you know, that kind of lead into these women, man, because they care about this life. They care about the ways of Babylon, man. You know.
Man, did I just see Kayab man?
Yeah.
Shalom, Mark.
Shalom, Mark.
Y'all see me out Shabbat.
Right. Right, man. That's what they do, man. You know. They pretty much like Elder Yashawama said, man, you know, you have guys that, you know, let's be serious. You know, you have guys that once they came in the truth, all that negative vibration, how you was a playboy in the world gets taken off. So now you just really not dealing with a woman, or you might have a woman you're dealing with, or so on and so forth, but you're not really just out and about being playboys. But all of a sudden, this beautiful woman, her head's covered, she got nice brown, pretty skin, whatever it may be. She comes to pursue you. That's Satan, man. Let's be serious about it. Or whatever nation this woman may be. She may be an Edomite. She may be a Cushite, whatever it may be. But she comes to pursue you. That's Satan, man. You gotta look at that firsthand. That's Satan, man. This woman have you out here doing all types of wild shit, man. Things you never think you would be doing in this truth, man. And you're going off, you know. Somebody get a.
Hey. All right, let me. I just noticed Salaki. Let me just bring out the verse 27 and 28 ties into this topic too. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 27. Behold, this have I found, saith the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account, which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman, all those I not found. I have not found. See what I'm saying? So it's not even one righteous woman out here, man. You know, righteous, and we know righteousness means fearing Yahweh, having faith in Yahweh and keeping the commandments. I mean, having respect for a man and being righteous is two different things. The precious elect are righteous because they fear Yahweh Shem Shai's word. A woman don't fear Yahweh Shem Shai's word. A woman fears a man, respects a man with prestige and money. And then, you know, if a woman dealing with a man of the Lord and he's dealing with her accordingly, she's just respecting him as a man. But as it pertains to the scriptures and Yahweh, she don't give a damn, man. You know?
My man, to respect
Shalom,
Esau.
Michael. Y'all about to y'all stop rocking down.
Shalom. Y'all about to
Shalom, Michael.
Shalom, y'all about to now Shabbat.
3 and 17. I'm bringing that one out.
Go ahead.
Second Peter.
Bring it on, bro.
All right, this is 2 Peter 3 and 17. Ye therefore be loved, seeing ye know these things before. Beware lest ye also, being led away with the error of the wicked, fall from your own steadfastness.
Yeah, because these women are the part of the wicked too, man. You know, in this life, they gravitate to power. Whoever got the most power or money, that's who they gravitate to, man. And we know that the white man is in power right now. So all these women, these different nations of women, they gravitate to his vibration, his tune, man. You know? But go ahead, Go ahead, You got a little more.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
but grace and in the knowledge of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh HaMashiach, to him be glory both now and forever. Amen.
Right. I had one. Hey, Quap, you can break it down. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 35, and it says, "And this I speak for your own profit, not that I may cast a snare upon you, but for that which is comely, and that ye may attend unto the Lord without distraction."
When you tend to the Lord without distraction, man, you got to put him first and foremost, man. I mean, he gave us the criteria to how to deal with him. Our great king, when he walked the earth, he said, "You don't put nothing before me, mother, father, sister, daughter, or wife." You know. So you got to stay pure according to this word, man. The scriptures say the elect are men that would not defile. Well, they were virgins, and not would defile with women. All right, and those are men that kept themselves pure according to this word, because the scriptures say this word is pure, man. You got some more on that, Art?
Just give me that word distraction, Art.
All right, and that's what these women are, man. They're a distraction, man. You got to deal with them accordingly. This is the word distraction. All right. It says a thing that prevents someone from giving full attention to something else.
Hey, that's truth, man. Go ahead.
Right. And the synonyms are diversion, interruption, disturbance, interference, hindrance. Okay?
That's right, man.
All right? You got another, this is the second meaning for it. Extreme, hey bro, this some fucking women, all right? This meaning number 2. Extreme agitation of the mind or emotions, man.
That's right.
Man.
I got a precept, right?
Right, go ahead.
Hey, what Salakia? He go a sentence for the example, and look what it says. He knew she was nervous by her uncharacteristic air of distraction. You know.
So even Esau know that it's a distraction, man. We seen that with the intro of the movie The Matrix, man. That's all they are, man. You know, the bulk of them, man. They are a distraction because a spiritual woman, a woman that's pretty much following this truth a little bit. She knows she's supposed to stay out the way, man. You know, let a man do what he do, man. But these women are literally hold your baby hostage just so you don't go on the block. They'll give you ultimatums and tell you what they're gonna do if you do this, you know, and have you in jail, man. You know, have you really in jail, man. You know, put Esau in your life, put you on child support, so on and so forth, man. These are the things that goes on, man. Anybody had anything else?
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come out.
2 Timothy 2 and 4. It says, "No man that warreth entangles himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier." And that's going to, giving your attention. Don't give all your attention to, these women. and other things of this world, man. Give majority of your attention to building yourself in the spirit, man. It's truth, man. Because we at war, man. You know,
That's right. That's why old boy.
spiritually.
That's why old boy said in Dead Presidents, man. He said, I don't want to. Don't tell me nothing about back at home with my wife or my woman and my child, because he was in the midst of the battle. He wasn't worried about what's going back home thousands of miles away. He was in the midst of the battle. So that's how you got to be, man. Y'all remember that scene? When old boy wanted to show him the picture and shit, something like that on Dead Presidents, man. Because if you worry about things that's going on otherwhere else, or your woman back at home, you'll get killed, man. You'll just be like the Matrix. That gonna get put to your head, man. Being distracted.
And another man that was a man of integrity when it came to women was Bathsheba's husband Uriah. When David told him to go home, he didn't want to go home, man. He wanted to stay with the soldiers and get it in. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that we have to be in that spirit.
Right, I got one for you. What you just said. This is 2 Peter 3:17. Ye therefore, beloved, seeing ye know these things before, beware lest ye also be led away with the error of the wicked. And said,
Yeah, I brought that one up.
and said, fall from your own steadfastness, but grow in the grace and in the knowledge of Yahweh. Well, grow in the grace in the knowledge of the Lord and Savior Yahweh Shah Mashiach, to him being glory by now and forever. You know? If you say you brought that out, that's part of the spirit, man,
It's all good.
Yeah.
I got a too, right?
Hey, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings.
Right, because they have. Through history, they destroyed kings, man. We have various different examples, man. And if you you profess yourself as a man of the Lord, they'll pretty much take you clean about this thing, man. Women, and the elders was big back in the day. The elders was big on that too, man, showing us these lessons and these different examples how these women take you about this truth, man. That was a big thing. It still is a big thing, man. You had a little more or something else?
Hey, I got a fire precept. I know who was out his wits, man. He was a man of the Lord, but he was out his fucking wits, bro. Motherfucking Samson, man. that bitch tried to set him up, bro. I just read, a little synopsis of it, bro. She tried to set him up 4 or 5 times, and it's like he didn't even read between the lines, bro. He had to be pussy whipped, man. But look, let me bring out the scripture that when he finally gave into her, and let's see what a state he was. He was in hell. He was the real meaning of hell. This is Judge 16, and I'm gonna start at verse 15. And she said to him, how canst thou say I love thee when thine heart is not with me? Don't that sound like these hoes? Them hoes ask you there to be fucking another nigga. Thou hast mocked me these 3 times, and has not told me wherein thy strength lieth. And it came to pass when she pressed him daily with her words and urged him, so that his soul was vexed unto death. Wow. And when in this society they say stress kills, man. It say that his soul was vexed unto death. She had got on his nerves and vexed him that fucking much, man, that he was ready to give up the ghost. And what did he do? He gave in and told her where his strength lied. And what did she do? She subdued him. You know?
Well, listen.
You gotta beware of these demons, man.
I got one.
And the script, Salaki, you can say what you're about to say, Yaki.
No, I got a precept to what you were saying. It says, I don't know if you brought it out or not, but this is Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, I find more bitter than death the woman who hearts is snares and nets, and her hands and bands, and her hands are as bands, who pleases the Most High should escape her, but the sinner should be taken by her.
Con.
So that's what he was experiencing, man.
That's what he experienced. Con.
Um,
Con. When you if you go do something and you crash out behind these holes and want to go kill niggas behind these holes, man. I mean, these holes is rocking with heavy demons, man. You know, especially for a man of the Lord to crash out. Samson was a man of the Lord, man. Solomon was a man of the Lord. So we have to learn from them and take heed, you know?
Con.
That's right, man.
I got a precept too.
Go ahead.
I don't know if brother, it's up to Proverbs 22 and 14. The mouth of strange women is a pit. He that is abhorred of the Lord shall fall therein.
Right.
And I got the word abhorred. That word abhorred means basically, this is Strong's 8:21-94. To be enraged, abominable, angry, be angry, defy, indignation, have indignation.
Right.
Con.
Yeah, I got another one. This is what he experienced too. This is Sirach 25 and 23. A wicked woman abide the courage, make it a heaviness, make it heavy the countenance. It says in a wounded heart, a woman that will not comfort her husband is displeased, make it weak hands and feeble knees.
Right? Better than give up the goat.
Right. And I had that heavy countenance right here. This is when it says heavy countenance. This is Sirach 25:7, and it says, "These 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy." It says, "A man that tendeth in the my bad. It says, in the tent I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy in his children." But we don't have joy in our children, man. They bring us heaviness by pretty much putting you on child support, man. Taking your kids away from you, giving them as an ultimatum. That brings heaviness of the countenance of a man, you know. It says, "A man that has joy in his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies," you know. And we haven't seen that yet, so we still, our countenance is still heavy with that, man. Having these goddamn devils rule over us, empowered, man, and giving these women power. They just I think yesterday I think over there in the Arab, what is the Arab Republic? What do they call that shit over there? In Dubai and shit, they just let women start driving over there, man. 10 women got their driver license, man. You know? And that's brought to you by Esau, man. Esau does that democracy shit, man. And goes around talking about they liberating women and shit.
That's story.
Anybody have anything else?
I got
this first Ezra. Oh, slide.
Go ahead.
This first Ezra 4, and I'm gonna get straight to it. 26 to 27. They say, "Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women,
Yeah.
and become servants."
Yeah, we have seen guys run out of their wits, man. We have
I
seen
got
guys.
precept. Con.
We have seen guys. I mean, you would think these guys were straight stable, but then they, somewhere down the line, you steady rebuking the brother about it. Hey, bro, you need to correct yourself with the women, bro. You need to do this, you need to do that. And yet he goes out there on the deep end and does some shit, not only to get himself in trouble, but also to jeopardize this thing of ours, man. And other men that had nothing to do with that, man. Go ahead,
and in the scriptures, man, the scriptures say a good name is far above rubies, man. When you would have went a wayward woman, and dealing with a wayward woman, the book of Proverbs says she bring you down to a loaf of bread. You dig? I'm gonna bring out this precept. This is Sirach 42 and 11. Keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter. But it's also you liken this to your wife or the woman you're dealing with. If you're gonna say this the woman I'm dealing with, all right? You gotta put that bitch in slavery or position of servitude, man. Lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies, and a byword in the city,
And how?
and a reproach among the people, and make thee a. What you saying, bro?
Salaki. And one way they can do that is going out here dressing like a whore, man. Look at that nigga woman, man. And niggas on the block of other nation, they laughing at. Look at her. She got all her ass out, titties out. Them other nation, they ain't about that shit, man.
Right.
You know?
And another way is she had you looking stupid when you crashing out behind her and your ass end up doing something stupid, you know, getting locked up behind a bitch or killing a nigga behind the bitch and shit. You look like a fucking idiot, man. You know? Your good name gets spoken ill of. Yeah. And why behind a ministry's bitch?
And I'm gonna say something too, and how your name be a laughing stock mainly to the ones in your family, the guys that you rebuked when you first came in this truth, they're laughing at you. Look, he said he a man of the Lord, man, and laughing at you, man. But he running crazy behind a woman out here, man. Then he took you straight out this truth, man. We've seen it time and time again. It's not gonna stop. You know? You got them guys that always acting like they got everything on lock, but they really don't have shit on lock, bro. You know?
And it's just the how the belly of the beast roll, man, since the beginning of time, man. You had great men of renown that other men couldn't take down and other men couldn't penetrate. Missiles, guns couldn't do nothing with them, but the bitch was their downfall. A woman.
Right.
You know? And that's throughout the archives of history with all nations. That passes the racial barrier, you know, the nation barrier. Women have been the number one entity to see great men. We talking great men, man. Powerful men, you know? And the most powerful men on the planet are men of the Lord, man.
Right.
Solomon, Samson. You know? Then you go down to the emperors in Rome. Who that was? Marcus Aurelius and Marcus Aurelius and what's the other one?
Septimius
not Septimius Severus. Marcus Aurelius and the other one was beefing behind the bitch. He was running when Rome split. He was running the eastern front, and the other one was running the Octavian. I think it was Octavian and Marcus Aurelius. They was beefing over the woman, and I think one of them got the other one killed, and then one of them committed suicide with the bitch.
Dang.
You know, and that's in history, man. I'm roughly paraphrasing, but you can look it up.
Hey,
no, they was ruling the known world, man.
Hey, finish that. You want this out? Finish that out.
It said, verse 27. It says, many also have erred and sinned for women.
He was right, man. Many have perished, got put to death, and they have erred, man. You know, and God erred.
Going to jail.
Yeah, going to jail. Just, start being an all-out nigga. Just lead his troop, man. Well, out, lead his troop. You know, jump down to 30. Jump down to about 33 and 34, and jump down to 37 out.
Alright.
Get them points out of that.
First Ezra 4 and 33. It says, then the king and the princes looked one upon another, so he began to speak of the truth. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun, and his course. For he compasses the heavens round about, and fetches his course against his own place in one day. Verse 37. It say, wine is weak.
Hit 35. You can hit 35 and jump down to 37.
It says, is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things.
Right. So these women ain't stronger than this truth, man. If you keep a level mind, a level head, man. You know, and I got a scripture to back what I'm saying up in a minute. But go ahead down to 37.
It say wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked. All the children of men are wicked. And such are all their wicked works.
That's right,
and
man.
there is no truth in thee.
there's no truth in these women, man. You know, they don't. A lot of them, the bulk of them, man. Not saying the ones that do, but the bulk of them, they don't register. They don't put their mind on you. How about you on shot, man? And these laws, statutes, commandments. They don't put their mind on that the white man is the enemy, man. You know. Go ahead, out.
It say, unrighteousness also they shall perish.
That's right.
As for the truth, oh, Salaki.
Yeah, go ahead.
As for the truth, it endures and is always strong. It liveth and conquers forevermore.
Gone. That's right, man.
Ooh.
Because this is going back into what the brother was saying earlier about and when it says and there is no truth in them, and their righteousness also shall perish. And it says what the part I wanted. I was basically talking about you keep your mind level headed on this truth. This one way you do it. This is Sirach 39 and 1. It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient and be occupied in prophecies, man. You know? And said he would keep the saying of the renowned men. You know? And we were talking about some of the renowned men that fell off. And you can use them as an example, not for you to fall off, man. And it says, and where subtile perils are, he will be there also. He will seek out the secrets of the grave instances and be conversed in dark parables, man. You know?
That's right.
You know, man. I hope that was a good lesson for those who needed it, man, and those who are slipping on these women and going off, man, and not in tune to how about you shot, man. You know, we're gonna end it right here. You know, I'm gonna send us out, man, by saying, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Go on to our elder apostles, the elders and the apostles of GMS. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, man. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.